from very much design-oriented categories, especially the top two, which are options, upgrades, and colors related. The first being reasonable cost of upgrades, and the second being presented a wide selection of options and upgrades. And then landscaping and grading is their third highest scoring area, and perception of walk-through items and value of the home round out the top 5. And I'm just wondering if you guys can give us a little perspective on how you sell houses and what your primary area of expertise is in terms of meeting the expectations of your customers. And these customers are first-time buyers, right?
For the most part, you know, that's the largest demographic that we sell to. But we, you know, over the years tried to set up a system whereby we can offer our customers a pretty wide variety of options and do that at a great value to them. And a lot of that comes together in the back-end systems, our purchasing and our operations systems, and then in our selections gallery, providing a nice place for them to come and make those selections without a lot of hassle on their part or our part.
You know, and I think the perception with home builders a lot of times is they'll get down and dirty on their base price, and then they'll hit you with their options and make it up on their options, and no one, you know, no customer likes to be felt like, you know, they've kind of been bait and switched. And so we make a great effort to make those options attainable and reasonable so that the customer doesn't feel that way. And if you do that right up front, then they're a lot more comfortable, you know, through the rest of the process. They don't feel like they've been put on the defensive right up front.
But we don't often see design leadership as a goal among builders in the entry-level product. Often entry-level buyers are sort of treated as though you just have to get into home ownership and then your dream home comes later. But I think that I have the sense that you're very much oriented toward delivering a dream home in the first home.
Even first-time buyers want to put their personality in the home. And that's one of the reasons they buy as opposed to staying in a rental. They like to have an environment that you know, becomes a place where they like to go and entertain their friends. And the reason they buy a home is to make their life better. And a lot of those things are in the accessories and things they put in the home, and the colors they choose, and how they want things configured. And if you have the right systems, you can do that. You really can.
Wonderful, yeah.
And talk about your product a little bit. You're focused on what you call not so big houses and micro lot product. What's that all about?
Maybe Jennifer would like to talk a little bit about that, since she's the one that's been introducing that to our customers. And
absolutely. One of the nice things about our homes is the design and the way that we're building the homes on our home sites. Rather than having a home site and then a home right in the middle, so you don't have a lot of usable space, we've actually shifted the homes over to the side, giving our customers more private space in their homes. So, and they really like that. They can get into a new home and a single family home, single standing home, without getting into a townhome or a condo, and still have that private yard space.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working with very small lots. In fact, we're even calling them micro lots. But if we plan every square inch of that home site right, then we can create that little, it's an alley loaded product. And so that side yard actually becomes the front yard and the backyard, and we create a nice little patio and you know, some fenced areas, some places that people can plant their roses, and a place they can let their dog out into the yard, or maybe some small children, and still have that security and that privacy.
That explains why landscaping and grading is high on your list of best areas of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we believe in roses, and maybe Ryan could answer. He wants
Yeah,
to.
not only, I mean, I work here, but I actually live in a gold medallion home on these lots that we're talking about, and our favorite part is our landscaping and yard. We actually have a fully fenced yard, you know, able to keep our kids in. One thing that's good is it's a smaller yard, which allows us to maintain it easily with, you know, how busy people are. You get a huge yard, and then it becomes a 2-day chore to try and maintain it and keep it looking nice. But with these smaller lots, I mean, you might have a smaller yard, but it's easier to maintain, and it's reasonable. It's
Right.
nice.
Nobody likes
We
to
love
cut
it.
grass all day, right?
They don't. I have a push mower, so it's another reason we're going green.
And this is Kennecott, the deed rate community. Is that what we're
Yep.
talking
Correct,
about
yeah.
here? Okay.
Yeah.
And the Charleston collection. Right?
And the Charleston collection.
Mm-hmm.
We have other, you know, communities too where we follow the same basic philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
We try to really maximize the usable yard space. Sometimes that's a 0 lot line. Sometimes it's a shared usage easement or an usage easement. So we can accomplish that, you know, a couple of different ways, but essentially that's what we're trying to do.
Fantastic. Great. Very